And so here we go then. It is the final episode of this season, season 2. We have had an up and down season to this point, and Lozelle is challenging me to start this final season. It's Arai, me and the Lotus team have been going around in circles a bit. Hopefully he won't beat me, because if he does, I think Minardi will be ditching me, and I'll be going back down, possibly to Lotus again, for my third stint there, which is not really what I want to do. I want to make sure that by the end of this season, I'm at least in a Minardi. I think that's a humble ambition, given that I started the season higher than Minardi in the Dardan. So yeah, I think that's a really basic ambition. I had hoped that this season would go a lot better, but some early mistakes and bad luck, and I'm going to say that there was some bad luck, even though there probably wasn't, but some early mistakes in the season has cost me quite badly. Cost me those 2 demotions, which did not help me at all, and we're going to come over the line now in 7th. Not bad for qualifying on this Spanish Grand Prix. I find this circuit reasonably easy, so I'm very confident of a victory in this one. Japan is going to be harder. Australia, I'm very confident I can do very well, but there's also a high risk that I'll crash. So it's kind of an uncertain situation. We're down to 6th here. Cars all over the track. We're going to smash into them here. You can see it. Rival's gone past them, and I was thinking I was back in Portugal there, because I started to brake on that turn, which I didn't need to do, and we're all the way down to 13th now, so you can see how quickly the lack of concentration can tell. Anyway, let's get back in this. Past these guys, up into 11th, that's another one. Through the middle of those into 9th. Okay, Rival's only 3 seconds ahead of me. I can do this. I'm not in Portugal, I'm in Spain. You can just keep your hand on the accelerator. .5 seconds behind my rival. There we go, that's more like it. Oh, he was too close to me, I didn't like it. He's still quite close to me, but I'm past him. 0.6 seconds is all there is now between me and him. And there he is, right in front of me. Didn't mean to take him out, to be honest, but that I did is not a problem. Ah, he's done me. We're back down to 10th. I'm really struggling in traffic. That is clearly my biggest weakness, I think. It's there for all to see. The minute I get a little bit of weakness, a little bit of traffic, I go all over the place and things start to go wrong for me. Anyway, back up to 9th. Now we're back on the trail, 1.2 seconds. I mean, I'm really confident we can beat him. There's no issue here. I just need to not throw it away. And that is, I've honestly my own worst enemy throughout this season. Alright, no panic. No panic. Just because he's got a little bit away from you, doesn't matter. We're going to be fine. We've got a stronger machine than his, theoretically, as well. Trying to get in the slipstream, it's not happening. We're going to have to come over here, ready for this corner. Right, we're ahead of my rival again. Now, just concentrate and go for it. You can get points in this. I still think there's points in this for you. I'm talking to myself in more than one ways now. I've felt like I've been talking to myself anyway throughout all these episodes. But now I'm quite literally talking to myself whilst talking to myself. It's a whole meta thing that I'm not entirely comfortable with, so I'm going to get away from that conversation subject as quick as I can. Anyway, 8th position, rivals in 9th. We're 2.5 seconds ahead of him. There's 2 laps left. There is a chance I catch these 2 ahead of me. A very small one, but there is a chance. Especially if I have the best lap of the race that I've had so far. around very high speeds around these corners. Yep, you can see 7th is not that far ahead of me on the radar. Is that the right word? The map. Let's call it the map. He's only there. Getting quite wide on that corner. Right, we're into the finish straight again. Well, we might catch 7th. We're not going to catch 6th now. We might catch 7th here, and that would be an okay position, although not particularly impressive. I think we are the 8th best car, so 7th is okay. At the moment, it just feels like we've done an exhibition, really, if we finish in 8th. Okay, I'm behind this guy. And we've gone into 7th, no problem at all. Straight past him. So, we seem to have fended off the challenge of Lozelle, or Lotus. Because that guy hit me in the back there to finish the race. So, that might just have kept the wolf from the door for, you know, a week or so. A week or so? What does that mean? Anyway, still 16 points, just 1 point behind 6th. I can still do this and still get into the top 6. Keep up the good work, so they're happy with me. I'm happy with Minardi. I like their attitude. It's more supportive. It's a more supportive environment than the one I was experiencing at Lorez and 1 or 2 other teams. Okay, for Japan, I'm going to go for Tyrant again. Probably a big mistake, but I figure actually I've already got a loss against them, and I don't mind losing again to this team. Whereas if I'm going to go after someone, probably going to be Joke now, and that means beating, and that means not losing to them when I feel that there's a chance I will lose to them. And another track that I can do, and again, it's all about making sure you're in good position for certain key turns. This is the first of them. Go around this turn, there we go. And then the second one's this one. But get around those two, and I can perform on this track. I can do well. An ultimate race of the season as well, Japan. I think, you know, if we can finish 6th in the championship, I'll see that as a successful season, regardless of the car I end up in. And I think there's chance of points here. We're just behind Gould, but I think we can beat him. I think we have to bear in mind that if we're going to crash into someone, let it be him. Fourth, he's down in 7th. Cars buzzing around me. No, he's gone away from me, he's in 5th. That was perfectly done. I don't think I could ever have taken that corner as well as I just did. Going through that one as well, so I can see him in 5th, just ahead of me. It's been a successful first lap actually, I'm happy with that. We do need to beat him, of course. So just because I selected him because I was worried about not winning, doesn't mean I don't want to beat him. I think the team will be happy. And I think there's a chance, if I can finish 5th or 6th in the championship, that Tyrant could be in the market for me come the end of the season. So not having a losing record against them would probably be quite nice. He's just there. He's not making big inroads into a lead on me because I'm pretty fast. There's just a few issues with trying to overtake that I have because of the style of racing I've got. Anyway, here we go. 0.6 seconds behind the rival, going into the 3rd lap of 6. Past him, yes. And this time, we have got past him. it might even be the case that we're going after cars higher up the border now. One more turn, and then it's the first of the 2 tricky turns. Took it perfectly. Now this one is important to get right. Have done. And we go again. We're now 2 seconds ahead of... What's his name? I've forgotten his name. The Canadian guy. Oh well. Gould, is it? Yeah, I think it's Gould. So there's 4th place. I'm up for some points here. I want to get 3 points from this race. He's just there. God. Here we go. I can hear him buzzing around. He's still there. Oh. Allow my rival to get closer to me with this battle. But nothing major's happened there. And we are still in a good place. Still with an opportunity to get 3 points here. Possibly more. If I could have got past this guy quicker, there's a chance I could have gone after 3rd place as well. So, there we go. Past him. Yep. Into 4th. 3 points. That would be very nice. I'm hunting down 6th in the championship, don't forget. And I really want it, because I think, as I say, that would be an improvement, I think, on last year. I think I finished 7th last year. Let's not lose concentration now, just because you got into a slightly better position. Right, perfect. Right, well I think it's clear I'm not going to catch 3rd. He's quite a long way ahead of me. My rival's 4.5 seconds behind. That shouldn't now be a problem for me. I just need to finish the race, theoretically. Final lap. Finish this race. Another decent performance, actually. Another decent result. Fended off the challenge of Lotus in the last race. Now potentially beating Tyrrell in this race. That's pretty big, as far as I'm concerned. Last tricky corner, dealt with. And well ahead of my rival now, 7 seconds. If I'd have got past that, the guy who's in 5th right now, a bit quicker, I might have had a chance of getting 3rd. But 3 points will do in 4th place. Let's see how that's affected the championship. I'm up to 6th, 19 points. I'm not going to get 5th, but that is a good way to go. So save that as we go into the final race of the season. We're 6th in the championship. We're going to make sure we keep that position. We're going after Tyrant again. We now have a win and a loss against Gould. And even though he's a long way ahead of me in the championship, yes, you better start taking me seriously, especially as we're about to do Australia, which, you know, is a big one for me. I think it's a one I could win. I'm actually that confident. I feel like we could win this. It does depend on how the start goes. That's a big part of whether this is, you know, a good race for me, is how the start goes. But if I can handle the start well, nobody can stop me. Other than myself, of course. Done pretty well. This, not bad qualifying at all. So not in too much traffic, although Gould has got pole position. I mean, he's not going to finish there. This race, this game doesn't do that. Gould is in the 5th best car. He will finish 5th when you rival them. I'm a bit too big on trying to avoid other cars. I think hitting cars is preferable to hitting signposts and whatnot. Yeah, not worried at all at this point. In 5th, going okay. It's pretty good. Right, really happy with that first lap. In 6th. I have the opportunity here to get them all into 5th. To be honest, I will do that for every car. Yeah, it will cost me time, but it's time I know I can make up as the race goes on. And here we go, we're right behind old Gould, and we've gone past him like he was nothing. We're now going to hunt down these leaders. Gould right behind me again. That's fine. Right, I've sussed it into 4th. Now we're going to race away from my rival. He's going to have no chance of catching me now. Going after the leaders. And they're just there. They cannot compete with me. Oh! That was dangerous though, I nearly crashed out. And I think that might have been even the place I crashed out last year. Which was heartbreaking really, because we're doing really well. Gould's behind me again. Damn it. Okay. Oh, I've got another car in front of me as well. I don't mind just having my rival ahead of me, but I'm in 3 cars now. 2 cars between me and my rival is not ideal on this track because, I mean, I can overtake them quickly, but of course I'm always in danger of crashing into them. But that didn't happen this time. Just cut him up, no problem at all. Slice through them again, back up to 4th. Got to take this turn better this time. Right, don't mind that. That was better. So still in 5th, still 2 laps to go. Past him again. Now, let's leave Gould behind. Come on. Didn't need to worry about him. Four seconds ahead of him. Now. That was how you take it. Redemption really for me on this circuit this time. Felt like I should have done better last year in Australia, and this year I performed better. I still think that I can do even better than this, but just have to finish this race now. Oh, up to 3rd. We're going to get a podium if we can take this last corner well. 8 seconds ahead of my rival, nothing to fear there. Just take this as slow as you can. That was textbook. And 3rd place is going to be mine today. A very good finish to the season with Minardi. Very, very pleased with that finish. Only Mansell and Schumacher ahead of me. Senna nowhere to be seen there, but Senna wins the championship again. I finished 6th. And there it is. Senna wins 112 points. Mansell behind him, then Schumacher, then LAC, then Gould, whoever that is, then me, then Dufay, Alphen, Arai, Chardin. Did better this year. Chardin for Surga, Nono, Rampal, Yippies, Leahy, White, and Delvaux. What's Senna going to say? You've really improved. With a little more practice, you become the next champion. I mean, that's not really true, is it? I haven't really improved. Let's see what happens. Let's see what Minardi say to me. The Dardan team wants me again. Back to Dardan. Back where we started at the beginning of Season 2. We're going back to Dardan at the end of that season. I'm tempted to say no. I'm tempted to say to hell with you. I don't want to go there. Like, I've done so well with Minardi. We're going to do it. Well designed with a powerful engine. Okay, well, we've chosen to go back to Dardan at the end of Season 2. I'm not sure that that was the right choice. I'm not absolutely certain anyway, but we've taken the option. We've gone. Let's just live with our decision there. And that will do it for today's episode. Thank you for watching today, and thank you for watching the entire season. If you've got this far, you've done really well. Give us a like, give us a subscribe. I always forget to say that stuff, but yeah, please do it. It does help, I'm sure. it helps. I don't know. It's just nice to see some people watching this. But yeah, thanks for watching. Back again next week with more, and season 3 of our career mode in Ayrton Senna Super Monaco GP2.